Wow, what a show! I'm Jill Nicolini, and I've got your NAMM recap in this edition of the industry's first video newsletter. Thank you all for joining us. Did everybody have a great time at NAMM? I sure did. Yep, as usual, I was there and had a blast. All those parties and the exciting new products. I can go on and on and on. But why tell you that when I can show you? This is a video after all, isn't it? All right, Melora Donahue and the whole Convention TV crew caught everything you needed to see at the show. Hey, by the way, do you all know that this Music and Sound Retailer magazine's editors are also the guys and gals who put together the content for the most exciting daily news coverage at NAMM? Test is Convention TV. Of course you do, right? I'm also proud to be the anchor person on those daily broadcasts that appear on a dozen plasmas at the Convention Center, in all the hotel rooms 24 hours a day, and even on the buses going to and from the Convention Center. What you may not know is that Testa Communications has been producing Convention TV at NAMM for almost 20 years. Talk about being ahead of its time. Now, it's a must-see program for everyone in this great business. And if you didn't make it to NAMM this year, you can catch all 4-day broadcasts in their entirety next week on ConventionTV.net. Okay, here we go with some of our news from the floor of the show. Did you catch Taylor's new solid body electrics? We showed you a preview last year, but boy, did they make a splash at NAMM. The crew caught up with Bob Taylor himself to get all the details.
If you look back through 30-some years of Taylor's acoustics, what you'll notice is that Taylor's are really unique. They're original. They're not a copy of another guitar that was out there. When we came into electrics, it was just sort of an overflow of a lot of the electronic work we had been doing with expression system pickups in the acoustics. Then that came into the T5, and so for us it was just sort of a natural progression, just being guitar makers. We love guitars, we came up with great pickup ideas, and so we thought, hey, let's do this. But when we did it, we decided, again, we don't want to copy the other great brands that are out there. We want to do something original. So from the aesthetics, the trade dress, the pickup, the bridge, the knobs, everything comes from us. It's all self-made, self-designed.
Peterson not only rolled out its body beat metronome, but the company also celebrated its 60th anniversary with the celebration at their booth. And of course, Convention TV was there.
Pat, what is going on with this really cool and new body beat metronome?
Well, the body beat has all the standard feedback for a musician of visual and audible cues, but we add a vibration clip that actually pulses the beat to the musician.
I know some women friends that might like that, or I mean, musician friends, you know what I mean?
Sure, they'll all like it, but I won't comment any further.
Well, it's time for a short break, but there are plenty more NAMM highlights, so please stay with us.
From the time you were a kid, even before the show began, you saw the silhouette of that stack, bigger than life and louder than hell. You knew you were in for a great time. Then the lights went down. Nothing was ever the same. Introducing the Marshall 2-channel JVM series, the amp you've always wanted, all the pure valve tone and power Marshall is famous for, with the beefed up flexibility of 6 switchable modes. Marshall, heard on more rock hits than any other amplifier on the planet.
T is for tradition. T is for tone. T is for Takamine.
Of course, NAMM isn't only about the Convention Center. So many fun events helped keep you busy long after the exhibits closed for the day. Maybe you went to Yamaha's Groove All-Stars concert. More than 20 drummers showed up at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts, including Dave Weckl, Tommy Aldridge, Teddy Campbell, Antonio Sanchez, and Akira Jimbo. The event was hosted by Rick Marotta, who's recorded with James Taylor and Paul Simon and composed the theme to Everybody Loves Raymond. Yamaha also presented the Music Classroom of the Future. In 15-minute sessions, Yamaha's band and orchestral and pro audio and combo divisions all work together with products like Make Music, Smart Music, and the Howliner Digital Music Notebook, Freehand Music Pad Pro. The demo showed off teaching programs for all ages from pre-K to high school. Okay, back to the show floor where the crew caught up with Pioneer and learned more about the SVM 1000 mixer.
It's a 4-channel audio-video mixer. It has built-in effects, and the effects are synced to not only the audio, but the video as well. That's a world's first. So it not only changes the atmosphere of what the club goers sing, but also how the DJ performs. So he can kind of create different emotions and textures and actually change the feeling of the audience as he's performing.
Fender announced major updates to some of its most famous models like Telecaster, Stratocaster, Precision Bass, and Jazz Bass. And in a new SWR amp, and you know it was a booth Convention TV just couldn't miss. Of course, some of the biggest Fender news was in recent purchase of Command Music. Convention TV caught up with Command's Paul Damiano to find out just what's in store for the company going forward.
Well, Jill, Fender made some big news this past October when it purchased Command Music for $117 million. The deal is now complete, but the question on everyone's minds is what's next for Command and its brands like Takamine, Ovation, Toka, Gibraltar, and others?
Well, so far our integration with Fender is going real well. We've only been getting together now since really the last 60 to 90 days. Everything's going real well. Everything that Command does is so complementary to what Fender does. Everything that Fender does is so complementary to what we do in terms of different markets and different approach to doing business. There's a lot of synergy that we're trying to build together with our artist relations teams, with our products. And it's so far, like I said, Command Music couldn't have found a better investment partner than Fender Musical Instruments.
QSC kicked off the show with a press conference where they unveiled the new GX models. They kept the new product under wraps before the show, but Convention TV got your first look.
A new GX is 26 pounds, so it's pretty lightweight, fits in an effects rack, has multiple connectors, RCA, 1/4-inch XLR, also a combo jack Neutrik and 1/4-inch jack for that, banana cables. It's the perfect amplifier for your entry-level new to QSC customer.
What other secrets were revealed at the show? Well, how about Avi Elkis at B52? He showed off the brand new Matrix 600 to Convention TV, and Stanton used a press conference to unveil some hush-hush products of their own. Let's see what both of these companies had to say when they pulled the curtain back.
The Matrix 600 is another one of the popular Matrix series of products that we made. And this one is the best out of the four we made so far. It's a 600-watt system. The speakers are 10-inch three-ways. They're flyable. It's got 6 different channels. We wrote our own algorithms on the effects, so we've got 16 different effects. So for a compact system, it's got the covers. It's a little system that sounds like a little concert.
Convention TV also stopped by Oshino's booth and talked to Paul Specht about some of the latest offerings from Tama and Ibanez.
What is a Babinga Cordia?
Well, the Babinga Cordia is actually our Star Classic Babinga Cordia drums, which consists of 2 woods that are definitely both firsts for Tama. Cordia, which is the beautiful outside that you see, was first used by Tama in 1983 in our original Art Star drums. Babinga is what the major shell is made of, and we were also the first company to make full Babinga drums. This combines the two into Star Classic Babinga Cordia.
American Audio revealed its SDJ1 dual SD player at NAMM. This little player puts thousands of MP3s at your fingertips and lets you manipulate them like you would a regular CD.
What we've been able to do with the new SDJ1 is come out with a very high-tech product any DJ can use that's very easy to work, very fast, very reliable. You can leave your laptops at home, your portable hard drives, your portable MP3 players, and you can just bring the SDJ1 to your gig, and within minutes, you're making the music just like you're using a dual CD player.
What would a NAMM show be without the Music and Sound Awards? Thank you to everyone who voted and helped pick the winning manufacturers and dealers, both big and small. The Music and Sound retailer editor Brian Burke and associate editor Michelle Loeb personally handed out the awards. See all the winners next week on ConventionTV.net, when of course we will broadcast all 4 days of Winter NAMM 08. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Peterson, the oldest tuner manufacturer in the world, presents the latest and greatest innovation in digital metronomes. The Body Beat is a tactile metronome that teaches you to feel the beat through the Vibe Clip pulsating clip-on transducer, while no audible clicking is heard, interfering with the music being performed. Stop by the Peterson booth, number 5990, and feel the rhythm for yourself.
Kaler Bridge Systems, booth 5727.
And what you've just been watching is just the tip of the iceberg. For full coverage, check out the March issue of the Music and Sound Retailer or go to conventiontv.net next week, where you can catch Convention TV at NAMM in its entirety. Once again, till the next time, I'm Jill Nicolini, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.